Hello everyone, myself Rajni Anthony, and today's topic is from Civics Directive Principle of the State Policy. In this topic, we will try to understand the meaning and importance of Directive Principle of State Policy and also the advantages of Directive Principle of the State Policy. Now, what is this Directive Principle of the State Policy and why is it included in our Indian Constitution? To know this, we need to just have a recall. Now, the framers of our constitution, the one who framed our constitution, they always dreamt for a welfare state of our country. So, keeping this welfare state to develop our country, they were inspired by the Irish constitution. So, in the Irish constitution, this directive principles was included, and they were inspired by that, and they adopted or they took this directive principle from the Irish constitution to our Indian constitution. This directive principle of the state policy is a direction given to both central and the state government. They need to keep this in their mind, or they need to adopt this while they are legislating or formulating or implementing any policies for the state. So they need to keep these principles, whatever the new policies that they make, they need to keep all these principles in their mind, and only then they have to go forward for legislating it. Now, directive principle of the state policy is to achieve freedom, equality, brotherhood, and also for the welfare of our state. Now, what does this directive principle of the state policy include? What is it including with? Okay, first one is the social justice to achieve public welfare and providing social and economical justice to all the citizens of our country. That is the first point that they need to keep in mind. Second one is social justice to the weaker section. It is indeed to provide basic needs to the weaker section, to find remedies against economic exploitations, and also giving education for the children, and also the free legal aids. Next point is women and welfare child welfare, equal wages to both men and women, and who's working in the same field, maternity benefits for the women's, and also preventing exploitations of children, and giving them a healthy growth, and also compulsory education for children. Labor welfare, looking after the welfare of the labor, right to work, and also minimum wages to the workers who are working. Fifth one is the aid to the helpless, the government aid for the aged people like old peoples, and helping the patients, and also for people who are unemployed, who don't have work. The sixth point is uniform code of law, by providing or enforcing uniform civil law to all citizens, keeping everyone equal. Seventh one is the prohibition of liquor. Drinking spoils the health. It also leads to financial problems in the family, and also exploitations of women and fights. So they have to prohibit the liquor. Then the eighth one is agriculture and association of animal husbandry, by providing scientific and modern method of agriculture, and also protecting the unique species of cattle and cows. Okay. The ninth one is environment, protection of environment and wildlife, and also environment from all sort of pollutions of industries and mines. So they have to keep this in their mind. Now the next point, that's the 10th point, is protection of historical monuments, protecting the historical palaces and monuments. 11th one is international peace and justice, participation of the country for the safeguarding the international peace and security. The constitution has given certain advisory and direction to the state government. In the event of violation of any of these principles, if they violate these principles, they cannot be questioned before the law. So one example of such is the prohibition of liquor. We do have certain problems which are still existing in our country, which has to be taken care of. You being the future citizen and future generation, follow the rules and that has been set forth by our leaders, and try to build a better country to live in for tomorrow. So it's all in your hands. Follow the rules and dream for a welfare state as our leaders dream. Thank you.